It's a big moment, guys. Goal 90 just turned 5 years old. From the first video drop to now, it's all thanks to you, our YouTube family. And to celebrate, we've got something special lined up. Buy any 2 jerseys and you get 10% off. Go for 3 or more and you're scoring a massive 20% off. Plus, free shipping worldwide. This offer is exclusively for our YouTube fam to say thank you. So, if you've been waiting to rep your club, now's the time. Head on to goal90.shop, link is in the description.
Boxing Day 2019, a cold winter evening at the Vitality Stadium. Arsenal, sitting in 10th place and desperately seeking direction after Unai Emery's sacking, turned to a familiar face, Mikel Arteta. The former captain, who once wore the armband with pride, was about to begin his managerial journey in North London. What followed was a 1-1 draw with Bournemouth that would mark the beginning of one of the most transformative periods in Arsenal's recent history. Of the 11 players who stepped onto that pitch in Arteta's first game as manager, only one remains a regular starter for the Gunners today. The others? You'll just have to watch the video to find out. Between the sticks that night stood Bernd Leno. The German international arrived with high expectations from Bayer Leverkusen. And while he produced moments of brilliance, something never quite clicked with Arteta. Leno's time under the Spaniard was marked by uncertainty. Despite his shot-stopping ability, he seemed to lack the commanding presence Arsenal needed. The writing was on the wall when Aaron Ramsdale arrived in 2022, and Leno's North London chapter came to a close. Fast forward to today and it's a completely different story. At Fulham, he's rediscovered the form that once made him Germany's #1. Under Marco Silva, he's become one of the Premier League's most consistent goalkeepers, playing a crucial role in the Cottagers' impressive campaigns. It's a perfect example of how sometimes a change of scenery can unlock a player's true potential. At right back was Ainsley Maitland-Niles, a player whose versatility initially seemed like his greatest asset, but ultimately became his biggest challenge. Arteta valued his ability to slot into multiple positions, but as time progressed, this jack-of-all-trades approach meant he never truly established himself in any single role. After loan spells at Roma and Southampton, the latter proving particularly painful as the Saints suffered relegation, Maitland-Niles found himself released by Arsenal in 2023, ending a remarkable 20-year association with the club that had nurtured him since childhood. However, his story didn't end there. A move to Lyon in Ligue 1 has proved the fresh start he needed. With over 50 appearances and 11 goal contributions since his arrival, Maitland-Niles has finally found a club where his versatility is appreciated without being taken for granted. Perhaps no player from that starting 11 has had a more eventful journey than David Luiz. The Brazilian defender's second stint in London was marked by the kind of inconsistency that had defined much of his career. Moments of brilliance punctuated by costly errors that left Arsenal fans frustrated. When his Emirates contract expired in 2021, few could have predicted the journey that would follow. A return to Brazil with Flamengo brought success, a Copa Libertadores, 2 Copa do Brasil titles and a Carioca championship across 132 appearances. But even at 37, Luiz wasn't ready to settle. A brief 6-month stint at Fortaleza was followed by his most unexpected move yet. In August 2025, Cypriot club Paphos announced they had secured Luiz's signature until 2027. It's a remarkable twist for a player who's now experienced football on 4 different continents. Partnering David Luiz in central defence was Sokratis Papastathopoulos, the Greek warrior who arrived from Borussia Dortmund with a reputation for no-nonsense defending. However, like many of Arsenal's expensive acquisitions from that era, Sokratis never quite lived up to the billing. His physical approach and experience were evident, but as Arteta began reshaping Arsenal's playing style, the defender found himself surplus to requirements. Released in 2021, Sokratis returned to his homeland with Olympiacos, where he spent 2 productive seasons before a surprising move to Real Betis in 2023. The Spanish chapter would prove to be his swan song. After a season in Seville, Sokratis announced his retirement in summer 2024. A left back was a young Bukayo Saka, deployed in a position that few would associate with him today. This tactical decision perfectly illustrates Arteta's early pragmatism and Saka's incredible adaptability, traits that would prove crucial in both their developments. While every other player from that starting 11 has moved on, Saka's journey represents the perfect symbiosis between player and manager development. From that teenage left back performing defensive duties to becoming Arsenal's talisman and one of the Premier League's most feared wingers, his evolution mirrors Arsenal's transformation under Arteta. Today, Saka's not just Arsenal's star player, but their heartbeat. His loyalty, combined with his world-class ability, makes him the living bridge between Arteta's experimental early days and the title-challenging team we see today. He's the sole survivor, and arguably the most successful story from that first starting 11. The midfield that night featured Lucas Torreira, a player whose Premier League career never quite materialised despite early hype. The Uruguayan's diminutive stature and technical ability suggested he could thrive in English football, but persistent injuries and positional confusion under various managers hampered his progress. After frustrating loan spells at Fiorentina and Atletico Madrid, where he struggled to make meaningful impacts, Torreira's Arsenal chapter closed in 2022 when he moved to Galatasaray. This Turkish adventure has proven to be the career reset he desperately needed. In Istanbul, he has rediscovered his best form, becoming a key figure in Galatasaray's midfield. With over 100 appearances for the Turkish Giants, he's finally found the consistent playing time and tactical setup that allows his strengths to shine. Central midfield also featured Granit Xhaka, whose relationship with Arsenal fans had hit rock bottom following that infamous Crystal Palace incident where he threw the captain's armband to the ground amid a chorus of boos. Many believed his Arsenal story was over before Arteta even arrived. What followed was one of the most remarkable redemption arcs in recent Premier League history. Arteta didn't just rehabilitate Xhaka, he transformed him into one of Arsenal's most important players. The Swiss midfielder's best season came in 2022-23, playing a crucial role in Arsenal's title challenge before earning a move to Bayer Leverkusen. At Leverkusen, Xhaka achieved what had eluded him throughout his career: major trophy success. As a key figure in Xabi Alonso's historic undefeated Bundesliga winning side, he finally tasted the glory his talent deserved. But the story doesn't end there. In July 2025, he returned to England, signing for newly promoted Sunderland. Just weeks after joining, he was named Sunderland captain in an effort to provide much-needed experience to a team hoping to stay up. On the right wing was Reiss Nelson, a player whose Arsenal career has been defined by potential rather than consistent delivery. Despite being named in Arteta's first starting 11, Nelson has never quite established himself as a regular first-team option at the Emirates. His career since has been a series of loan moves designed to provide the regular football that would unlock his undoubted talent. After a challenging spell with Fulham in 2024-25, where a hamstring injury curtailed his season, he moved to Brentford on a season-long loan for 2025-26. The move represents another opportunity for the 25-year-old to prove he can handle Premier League football on a consistent basis. With 61 Premier League appearances yielding only 5 goals and 3 assists, Nelson's statistics highlight the challenge he faces, converting glimpses of brilliance into sustained impact. His Brentford loan could be the make-or-break moment that defines whether he has a future at Arsenal or needs to find success elsewhere. At number 10 was Mesut Özil, arguably the most high-profile casualty of Arteta's early reign. The German playmaker's technical brilliance was undeniable. His vision and passing ability had dazzled fans for years, but his relationship with Arteta deteriorated rapidly due to a combination of team issues and tactical disagreements. By 2021, the man who had once been Arsenal's highest paid player was training with the youth team. A shocking fall from grace that ended with his contract termination and move to Fenerbahce. His Turkish spell lasted 2 years, with a move to Istanbul Basaksehir in 2022 before he announced his retirement in 2023. Retirement has brought a dramatic physical transformation for Özil. The slight playmaker who once glided across pitches has embraced fitness with the same dedication he once showed for through balls. His social media presence now showcases a considerably more muscular physique, proving that life after football can take unexpected directions. On the left wing was Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, fresh from signing a lucrative new contract following Arsenal's FA Cup triumph. However, that contract would prove to be both a blessing and a curse, as his form declined significantly after securing his financial future. Disciplinary issues and a fractured relationship with Mikel Arteta led to his departure to Barcelona in January 2022, beginning a remarkable nomadic period. A brief spell at Chelsea followed, making him one of the rare players to represent both North London and West London rivals. From Stamford Bridge, Aubameyang moved to Marseille, then to Saudi Arabia with Al Qadsiya, before returning to Marseille in July 2025 on a free transfer, still scoring goals everywhere he's been. Finally, up front was Alexander Lacazette, a striker whose Arsenal career was marked by industrious performances but frustrating inconsistency in front of goal. Never quite the clinical finisher Arsenal needed, Lacazette's work rate and link-up play were appreciated, but his goal tallies told a different story. His 2022 return to Lyon proved to be a masterstroke. In just over 2 seasons back in France, he scored nearly as many goals as he managed during his entire Arsenal stint, but in significantly fewer games. The familiar surroundings and tactical setup revitalized his career. However, even at Lyon, Lacazette couldn't resist another adventure. In July 2025, he joined Saudi Pro League club Neom SC on a 2-year deal. From that December evening in Bournemouth to the present day, these 11 players have embarked on journeys that few could have predicted. Only Saka remains, standing as a testament to what can be achieved when talent meets the right environment and coaching. The others have found success, failure, redemption, and new beginnings across 4 continents, proving that football careers are rarely linear and always full of surprises. What do you think of the team Arteta found compared to the one he's now built? Let us know in the comments. Remember to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to the channel. Also, be sure to turn on post notifications so that you never miss out on any new videos. Catch you in the next one. Bye. Do you want to make money with affiliate marketing? Join the Goal90 Shop affiliate program and start earning today. Get your unique affiliate link and exclusive discount coupon to share with your audience. Every sale made through your link earns you a 10% commission. No limits, just real earnings. Don't miss out. Turn your influence into income now.